Hello friends, I'm Adi Dev. Today we're going to talk about the Indian state Uttarakhand. What is Uttarakhand? Uttarakhand is a North Indian state. It is the 27th state of India formed on 9th November 2000. Uttarakhand means northern region in Sanskrit. It was Uttarachal when it was formed from 2000 to 2007. It is often referred to as Devbhumi, literally land of the gods, due to its religious significance and numerous Hindu temples and pilgrimage centers found throughout the state. Capitals of Uttarakhand are Dehradun, which is a winter capital, and Gairsene. It is a summer capital.
Now we're going to talk about the dance forms of Uttarakhand. Pandav Nitya, Bhutia dance, Cholia dance, Jhora dance, Mukhota dance. Now we're going to talk about flora and fauna in Uttarakhand. Plant species like Nardostachys, Grand Flora, Podophyllum, Hexandrum, Picrorhiza, Kuro, Gentian, Burro, Armenia, Betonic, Riam, Moor, Croptianum, page 4, Ephedra, Gerardina, Dactylohisa, Hatagiria, and etc. Major fauna in the region are Himalayan bear, musk deer, the wild goat, goral, bharal or blue goat, wolves, snow leopards, and varieties of deer such as barking deer. Now we're going to talk about state animal and state bird of Uttarakhand. State animal of Uttarakhand is alpine musk deer. State bird of Uttarakhand is Himalayan monarch.
Now we're going to talk about history of Uttarakhand. The region was settled by the Kol people who speak a Munda language. They were later joined by Indo-Aryan tribes who arrived by the Vedic period. At that time, present-day Uttarakhand was also reportedly inhabited by Rishis and Sadhus. It is believed that the Rishi Vyasa wrote the Mahabharata there, since the Pandavas and are believed to have travelled in the region. Among the first major dynasties of the Garhwal and Kumaon kingdoms were the Kunidas in the 2nd century BC, who practiced an early form of Shaivism and traded salt with western Tibet. It is evident from Ashokan edict and Khalsi near Dehradun in western Garhwal that Buddhism made inroads in this region. The Kol practiced shamanism and folk Hinduism differed from Hindu orthodoxy. However, Garhwal and Kumaon were restored to normal Brahmin rule due to Shankaracharya and arrival of migrants from the plains during the 4th century AD. The Kunidas were replaced by the Naga dynasty. Between the 7th and 14th centuries, the Katuri kings dominated Katur lands in Kumaon Katur Valley near present-day Bajnath. Other Tibeto-Burman speaking people thought to have settled in the northern highlands and elsewhere in the region are believed to be ancestors of present-day Bhutia, Raji, Buksha and Taru people. Kumaon proposed under Chand kings from the 8th to the 18th century and Pahari painting developed from the 7th to the 19th centuries. Present-day Garhwal was also unified under the Sumrak dynasty who with the Brahmins and Rajputs arrived from the plains. After the fall of Katyuri dynasty, the Chand dynasty was established by Somchand. The Kumaon kingdom was originally limited to an area around its capital Champawat, later including parts of Nepal and Nainital, Pithoragarh and Almora. Uttam succeeded his father and Indra Chand began silk production. Gyan Chand 1365 to 1420 defeated the Delhi Sultanate at Terai. Bharati Chand 1437 to 1477 attacked the Nepalese king ruled east of the Karnali. Nepal's expanding Gurkha Empire overran Almora, the seat of Kumaon Kingdom, in 1791. 12 years later, the Garhwal Kingdom also fell to the Gurkhas. With the end of the Anglo-Nepalese War in 1816, the Western Garhwal Kingdom was re-established in Tehri. Eastern Garhwal and Kumaon were ceded to the British in accordance with the Treaty of Sugauli. Jaunsar Bawar was the part of the Sirmur kingdom, primarily as buffer between Saimur and Garhwal. Fateh Shah seized the region and Dehradun from the Seymour kings. The Jausari and the local Pahari Sirmau era words are still found in Jaunsari language. In 1826, Jaunsar Bawar was incorporated into the Chakrata Tehsil. It has been part of Punjab state of Sirmur until the British conquered it, and Dehradun after 1814 war with the Gurkhas. The region was known as Jausar Bawar before the establishment of British Indian Army cantonment in 1866, and the name continued in popular use until the early 20th century. Although Western Hindi is popular in most of neighboring hill areas, Jaunsari, a Western Pahari language, is spoken by most people in the region. Now we're going to talk about the languages of Uttarakhand. Hindi, Nepali, Garhwali, Sanskrit, English are the languages of Uttarakhand. Now we're going to talk about the culture of Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand has a Pahari culture. Folk dance, music and festivals are a huge part of Uttarakhand culture. The land is blessed with the beauty of the Himalayas and ancient temples. Now we're going to talk about the festivals of Uttarakhand. The festivals of Uttarakhand are Kumbh Mela, Basanti, Panchami, Bitawli and Herla, Holi, Makar Sankranti, Kele Khua और Guhutia, Bul De, Ganga Dashara, Kandali, Vat, Savriti, Purnagiri Mela and etc. Now we're going to talk about the religions of Uttarakhand. The religions of Uttarakhand are Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism and Buddhism. Now we're going to talk about the food which is there in Uttarakhand. Rabri and chas, adding leaves of radish, khadi or jawai, arsa, gulthia, but ki kurkhani, उगल की भुजिया, लिगोन का साग, गबा, मदवा की रोटी, गाहट सूप, कंडल की कुजी, टिचोड़ी, मुस्पनी, दाफड़ी, stuffed, gahat, chapatis, gahat, etc.
Now we're going to talk about ethnic groups of Uttarakhand. Ethnic groups of Uttarakhand are Bhutia people, Boksa people, Pahari people, Khas people, Jat people, Tarur people, Jausari people, Kumauni people, Garhwali people. Now we're going to talk about Uttarakhand after independence. After Indian independence, the Tehri princely state was merged into Uttar Pradesh. Until 1998, Uttarakhand was the name most commonly used to refer to the region as political groups began advocating statehood under its banner. Although the former hill kingdoms of Garhwal and Kumaon were traditional rivals with diverse linguistic and cultural influences. Now we're going to talk about monuments of Uttarakhand. Badrinath Temple, Badrinath Temple, Katarmal Sun Temple, Rudranath Temple, Jagatram Sita Bani. Now we're going to talk about neighboring states and neighboring countries of India which border Uttarakhand. Neighboring states of Uttarakhand are Uttar Pradesh in the south, Himachal Pradesh in the west and northeast. Countries with border Uttarakhand, Tibet to the north, Nepal to the east. Thank you.